We're at Lutheran High School where tonight the Crusaders are going for their first ever CLC outright championship in basketball. Hello everybody, my name is Mike Martin. Joining me is the coach, Chris Wright. Chris, first of all, before we get out of the gate, we're going to thank Steve Reiner for bringing his camera out. And we're doing tonight's game with a one camera setup, so we won't have any replays, but at least we're here for this very important game.
Well, big game is right. The tough game, I think, was the other night, Marty, against Random Lake, going on the road and getting a victory. And as most of you know by now, Sam Decker stepped up and got 58 points or something like that, I heard. And it wasn't just about the 58 points, but I think Sam kind of took the team on his back and said, we're going to win this conference championship, we're going to get it done tonight. And which leads in today where, you know, they can win an outright title. And standing in their way is Ozaki, and Ozaki is not a bad basketball team, Marty. They're in 5th in their league.
Yeah, they come in 13-8, 10-5 in conference.
I mean, this is not an easy task for them. They do have some,
too.
Yeah, and they have some size, and so we'll see what they can do against Lutheran. One thing I think about Lutheran, I was looking at their stuff today, and they have not lost a conference game since November 29th. So way back when there was deer hunting still going on, basically, was the last time Lutheran lost a conference game. So they've been battle tested, gone through the road, you know, situation, and now they have a chance to win an outright conference championship, which would be awesome.
I was surprised to see in the first meeting, Lutheran beat them by 20. Decker went off for 30 and Tyler Zastro at 21. But you would have to think it's not going to be like that tonight. I'm looking at a closer game tonight. I don't know about you.
Well, if Lutheran gets off to the start we saw a week ago, Ozaki's in a lot of trouble. But I think you're right, Marty. This Ozaki team's a little bit more solid. And I believe their leading scorer last time, Eric Harnett, had a very poor game. I think he only had 4 points. He had 1 basket the whole night. I don't think he's going to come out and do that tonight. He's a very solid senior at 6'6". If he has a night like that, you know, Lutheran is going to roll, but I don't think you're going to see that, and I think you're 100% correct.
Hartnett's averaging 17-6 a game, and his Pat Training is averaging 10-3. Those are 2 seniors. They also have a third senior that's Doug Grimm is averaging 6.1, but junior Steven Street averaging 8.6. He was a guy that had a number of points in the first matchup. Yeah, he had,
I think, 12 points in the last game. So just looking at the box score and things from the last game, it looked like Lutheran pretty much had a great first half, and Ozaki just could not battle back from that.
This is the last regular season game for both teams. When they start tournament play next week, Ozaki will be hosting Dodgeland. Ozaki is the 4th seeded team, Dodgeland the 13th. And of course, we'll be here next Tuesday when Lena comes to town, going against the Crusaders, the #1 seed. And then hopefully you'll be over at North on Friday, covering North against Green Bay Southwest in Division I playoff action.
Well, we talked about it a week ago, Marty. There's no question there should be a lot of excitement in the area this year. You know, when you talk about Sheboygan North boys coming out 19-3, a big win last week up in Pulaski on a 3-point flip shot by Devin Yerk. So they had a nice season. The North girls, you know, they're going to have a good seed, and of course the Sheboygan Lutheran team here, a #1 seed.
We haven't even talked about Sheboygan Falls and Plymouth.
No, yeah, 2 other teams also. Got a big house here tonight, Marty.
Good crowd. Ozaki brought a few people, and of course, a lot of Lutheran people are here to see that first outright championship.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Lutheran High School basketball. This evening in Central Lakeshore Conference action, your Lutheran High School Crusaders take on the visiting Ozaki Warriors. At this time, we ask that you would please rise and bow your heads in a word of prayer. Our prayer this evening being led by Lutheran High School senior Callie Ames.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for your presence this evening for tonight's game. Thank you for bringing the officials and Ozaki players and fans here safely. We ask you to protect all athletes from serious injury. We pray that the athletes, the coaches, and the officials all perform perform to the best of their God-given abilities. Help all the fans treat the athletes, coaches, and officials and one another with dignity and respect. Please watch over us as we return home on this evening. In Jesus' precious and holy name, amen.
And now we ask that you remain standing, join in the singing of our national anthem, this evening being played by the Lutheran High School Pep Band, under the direction of Mr. Matt Beal.
We'll let the floor announcer take us through the starting lineups for tonight's game.
And now the starting lineups for tonight's game. First of all, for the visiting Ozaki Warriors. A 5'8" junior number 3, Colton Susan. A 6'2" senior number 4, Patrick Green. A 6'6" junior number 13, Stephen Street. A 6'6" senior number 14, Eric Hartnett. And a 5'10" senior number 15, Doug Grimm. The Warriors are coached by Isaiah Fairhaven. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? What's starting lineup for your Lutheran School Crusaders? A 6'4" senior, number 25, Nick Ryder. Now the sophomores. A 5'9", number 42, Tyler Sasko. At 6 foot, number 23, Bill Whitehouse. Who wears number 5, senior at 6'2", Josh Wheeler. And number 1, senior at 6'8", Sam Decker. The Crusaders are coached by Mr. Todd Decker, assisted by Mike Theobald and Nick Verhagen.
That 58-point game, Decker's average now is up to 32.2. Tyler Zastro averaging 15.3, and Jacob Juris, a freshman, averaging 8.7. That's pretty impressive, and he comes off the bench, Chris.
Yeah, and that's what you're going to need, is sparks off the bench to take them all the way to Madison. It starts tonight. How about a solo conference championship for Sheboygan Lutheran?
Dan Miller will be tossing the ball at half court. Bob Hintz is his partner right in front of us.
And we're ready to go.
And Ozaki controls it. Looked like there could have been an over and back, Chris. No call.
Right, you got to have all three in the front court and then in the back court, and he had one straddled, so that was okay.
Feet inside, shot blocked by Decker. Putback is no good by Hartnett. And you had mentioned last time he had his troubles, and that's part of the reason why right there.
You know, in a normal year, he'd probably be a big star. When you're playing against a kid like Decker.
Redeker had a good look inside, but couldn't get it in. A good left-handed layup by Patrick Training. And ball out of bounds. Ozaki will get it back. Training is a guy that's pretty lean. Seems to move around pretty good. They're going to have to keep an eye on him. Lutheran in a man-to-man defense. Get it inside to Hartnick again. Ball almost tipped away. Zastro playing the tough D.
Well, walk.
And they're going to get a travel. Doug Grimm on the walk.
I think a much better matchup for Sam is facing a kid like Hartnett. You know, he's going to guard bigger players like that when he plays in the Big Ten, and sometimes he's always got to be facing much smaller, quicker players.
Decker had a good look from about 12, but couldn't get it in. Zastro faking a pass and goes right to the basket and lays it in. Nice move. All tied at 2.
I don't think that's who he wanted to pass to.
No. Shot is up and in, a three-pointer by Steven Street. Decker backs it out, nails a three. We're tied at 5.
He had 5 threes on Tuesday night against Random Lake.
He was only 5 for 10 though, Chris. He was 14 for 15, 14 for 14 on his 2-point shots. Falls on Christian's Josh Wheeler. 5:47 remaining in the first quarter. We're all tied up at 5. Rainbow shot is no good. Rediker couldn't come up with it. Craning missing. Hartnick on the putback got it up and in. Zastro with a 15-footer, nails it.
Zastro didn't start last week, had kind of a sluggish game, didn't really need it against Christian, but down the stretch, he's going to have to be the big number 2 scorer.
Craning, shot is no good. Decker with the rebound. Wheeler was out in front of the pack, but Sam didn't risk it. And he takes it right to the basket and scores and is fouled.
I like that move by Sam.
Hartnett picks up his first foul. Well, if you're going to have somebody fall for them, you might as well be Hartnett, right? Decker strong on the free throw attempt. Lutheran on top, 9-7. Lightbaum on the good D, but couldn't get it away from Susan. Craning on the spin move, travels.
You know, Marty, we've been down here by the coaches the whole year, and there's a lot of complaining.
Really?
I mean, they
complain more than we do.
Oh, well, I'm just, you know, they really ride the officials down here. I'm surprised.
Decker nails a three. 12-7. Shot is no good. Decker grabs the ball. Hartnett on the try, but couldn't get it in. Another three attempt, around and down. 15-7. Looks like Matt Gaten's out there.
Yeah, that kid from Iowa was tough last night. Senior bobblehead day for Iowa, and he was just ringing them on the Badgers. I was actually thinking about Sam last night playing against a team like that.
Doug Grimm with the ball. He hasn't touched it much so far in the game. Zastro on him. Pass inside to Street.
I think he walked out again.
Hartnett had a great look, couldn't get it in. Grimm's shot is off, and Rediker with the board. Lightbaum on a quick pass, and Decker trying to do the behind the back across the lane. Not a good choice of passes there. A bad pass by Phil Leipom. Going hard is Susan. His shot is blocked, but Decker's going to get called for the foul. And a 10-point run for Lutheran. Colton Susan trying to break that string, and he does.
Susan remains at the charity sky now, shooting one.
He puts in a pair. It's 15-9. Wheeler strong with the ball. There's an interesting matchup, Chris. Susan, the shortest starter for Ozaki, is guarding Wheeler, who's a pretty big guy. It's 5'8" against 6'2". Maybe we ought to post him up.
I don't know if that's in the plans, though. That's the problem. You know, sometimes when you get high school offenses, they're just set for certain things instead of individual things. So I think that's something that Coach Desatel does a really nice job. All his kids can handle the rock. Doesn't matter if you're big or small.
A good block that time by Craning. Zastro got it down deep, but Craning up to the task.
Looking for a down screen here. There's Wheeler.
Redeker from 13, hard off the iron. Nobody went for the ball.
Correct. I was thinking the same thing.
Craning, hard to the hoop.
There's gotta be
Crashes into-
offensive.
Yep, Zastro did a great job of standing in there.
He was in there plenty of time ahead of time there, Marty.
Yep.
I think you understood what I was trying to say.
Well, when that first shot down here from Lutheran came off and nobody went for it, I could hear you groaning, and I'm like, we're thinking the same thing.
That's an effort thing.
Oh, that was not a good play by Craning. He picks up another one real quickly. All of a sudden, 2 for Patrick Craning, and he's coming out.
And he rolled his eyes. I'm like, what? Even you and I saw that.
Yeah.
And we're old.
Tyler Barr's in the ball game. Want to thank Brad Mayer from Ozaki's coaching staff for helping me with the pronunciations. Lutheran on top, 15-9, rolling down to 2:20 left in the first quarter. Decker's rainbow 3 is off. Colton pushing it.
That's his first missed 3. He's 3 of 4 out there.
Shot is blocked. Andy Richter trying to put it up over Decker, but he wouldn't have any of it. Ooh, good hustle that time by Street. His shot is blocked, and Decker's going to pick up his second foul. That's huge. And Todd Decker not very happy about that play by his son.
No, he was disappointed on his turnover, and so he retaliated by playing really good D and went for the block, and instead he got called for a foul. I'm not saying he fouled him there, Marty, but you know, as Todd's basically saying, hey, you got to be smarter than that. We need you on the floor. Give up the 2. We're still up, but now you're in foul trouble.
Jacob Juris in the ball game, and Tyler Zastro having a seat. Street puts in a pair. That's 4 free throws in a row for the Warriors.
Watch how it goes here. We're at 150.
Redeker got a nice feed inside from Leipom, had his shot blocked, but he's fouled. Foul goes on Steven Street. Ozaki's 4 for 4 at the line, Chris, and Luther now 0 for 2. You brought up a really good point in the opening is, you know, Lutheran wants to get off to a quick start. They don't want to be battling for their lives all game.
Nope.
Rebound goes to Hartnett. Susan bringing it up. And Lutheran now sitting in a zone.
Oh, Zaki's coming off a win against Cedar Grove, Belgium. We mentioned before, I really like that squad. You know, and they're in the middle of their league. And Coach Slipsy said this league's pretty good, and he's been around the block a little bit, so he knows.
Richter's shot was rebounded by Sam Decker. 13-footer is down. 17-11. Street has it on the wing.
Well, Coach Decker's now going to do some thinking here. You know, when do I get Sam in? When do I get Sam out? You know, we're playing ahead now, so maybe sit him down with his 2 fouls. The last thing you want is to get his 3rd foul in the first quarter.
First half even. Redeker with the foul. Zaki will take it out of bounds.
I thought that was on the shot, but they're going to say before.
Yeah. Hess in the ball game for the Crusaders. Hartnett on a good drive to the basket, but couldn't get it in. Pretty good defense that time by Nick Redeker. You watching the same thing I am? The coach has never stops talking to the ref.
Yeah, I know.
Decker from 15,
wow.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. Holy cow.
6 for 8 for Sammy in the first quarter.
Got him for 15. Hartnett's shot is no good, and then he's over the back of Redeker. Hartnett with 2 fouls. Decker coming out, Zastro coming in. 19-11, Lutheran on top. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Good decision to get Sam out of there these last half a minute or so, I think.
Oh, I don't, because I think you have the ball, so we want him on offense. If it was on defense, I would have taken him out, but because we have the ball,
yeah, hey,
I would have kept him on offense.
That's why you're the commentator. Juris, bango, right at the end of the first quarter, a 3-pointer, and it's 22-11.
If you're forking out hefty sums for tuition, cheer up. 2 federal tax credits, the Hope Credit and the Lifetime Learning Credit, help reduce the sting for those whose income is low enough to qualify. Temporary programs are often in place to offer tax credits for higher income folks as well. Find out more from your tax professional or the federal government. Plan smart, file smart. 25 tips to afford college.
Funding provided by the Selective Service System.
Well, Chris, Sam's got 15 points after 1 quarter. If he keeps it up, he'll end up with 60. And he'll break that other night's scoring record.
Wow, Lutheran's off to a great night shooting. They are 9 of 13 shooting, 4 of 5 from threes. And of course, Sam is 6 of 8. But I don't know, a little scary. This Ozaki team's a pretty good bunch here, Marty.
They're definitely not going to lay down, that's for sure.
I know it's an 11-point lead for Sheboygan Lutheran, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem that comfortable now with Sam with 2 fouls.
I agree.
How many baskets do you got for Ozaki?
1, 2, 3, 3.
Who's got them?
4 free. Craning has 1. Street has 1, a 3-pointer.
Got it.
And Hartnett has 1. Just starting second quarter action. Big 3-pointer by Juris really pumped up the Crusaders. That's 3 points off the bench. Sam inside, turnaround 3-footer, couldn't get it to go. Street with the rebound.
Little zone action for Lutheran, good idea.
Yeah, they went into that late in the second quarter. Whoa, Decker with a block on Richter. Good thing he didn't get called for the foul. Hartnett on a step-through move, got fouled, couldn't get the basket in though. Foul goes on Jeff Hess.
Hartnett seems to be getting to the foul line a lot, Marty, or at least get to the basket. Good 6'6" post player in a league like this.
Ozaki continues their fine free throw shooting. (22-13), and ball out of bounds. Good defense by Craning, caused that turnover.
Yeah, Jeff was hoping that they call it the other way, but that's a tough turnover for him. Thinking that his teammate was going to stay at their house, he's supposed to know he's going to move there.
Colton Susan with the ball. It's it to the high, outside the high post actually. Keep an eye on that Richter guy. He likes to shoot those threes. And I think Sam's got 3. Falls on number 23, Phil Leipom. But Ozaki back to the line.
A lot different than a week ago. 12 fouls in the first 9 minutes of basketball, Marty. Not letting these guys play. Last week we had 3 officials.
5, 2 sitting at the court side. We just didn't have our striped shirts on. Wow, they were 6 for 6 until that double miss by Steven Street. Inside to Redeker, he got it up and in. Nice pass from Hess. On the line by Ozaki. Street saying I wasn't. Dan Miller saying you were. Who do you think's going to win that argument?
I don't think the guys in yellow. Just the 3rd turnover so far for Ozaki.
They're getting shots up. Zastro working on Craning. Got the shot up against Hartnett, but he blocked it, and then he goes down hard, and it looks like Eric Hartnett is up and gingerly walking down the court.
Fouls a mountain on the
number 8 already.
Sheboygan boys.
Redeker's got 2, Decker has 2.
And back to the free throw line.
Yeah, isn't this exciting? It's going to be a 1-and-1 for Eric Hartnett.
A little nervous, I think.
That's a good thing he was able to get up. I mean, I thought he actually turned his ankle. Got the shooter's bounce on that one.
Well, as I mentioned before, Hartnett just 4 points in the opener against Lutheran. 1 basket and 2 for 2 from the free throw line, but he's making an impact tonight.
24-15, rolling down to the 6-minute mark until halftime. Luther not able to shake free from Ozaki. Zastro from 12, no good. Craning with the rebound.
Sometimes you forget Jerson Zastro, freshman and a sophomore.
Yeah, exactly.
Battle tested though.
Hartnett's shot, no good. I think Hess got a piece of it. Juris going hard to the basket, couldn't get it. Hess rebound, and then tried to get it to Sam and didn't. Sam with a dunk. Good job by Jeff Hess. Well, that time Decker had a lay off of Eric Hartnett as he put that one up and in.
No problem. We're up by 9. Bingo.
Juris.
Oh.
Couldn't quite get it down. Chris was trying to talk it in. You got to like that. Lutheran continuing in his zone. Get it inside to Hartnett. His shot off the glass is in. He's got 2 baskets in a row. And they're going right at Decker. Wheeler from the corner. Didn't hit anything. Airballed it. Cousin on the push. And not a good pass. Zastro on the steal. Around and down from about 13 feet out. Second basket for that young man.
Third basket, 3 for 6.
Okay, sorry about, yeah, that's right. 28-19, Lutheran on top. Good ball movement by Ozaki. Pass inside, shot off the glass by Hartnett again.
Yeah, they got Wheeler playing on him now. Josh got to step up. I know he's a little bigger, but you got to help the team out.
Decker, Wheeler. Lutheran had more chances than Lindsay Lohan. Finally got it in.
A little slow, Marty.
It's all right. I was waiting for that one. Hartnett. Oh,
hey.
Boy, he's hot. That's 10 points in a row for Hartnett. And he's got 12 in the quarter.
Number 11, Alex Derringer in the warrior line.
Alex Derringer in, and we get a timeout. Timeout by Lutheran. Well, what do you do with Hartnett?
Well, you got Redeker with 2 fouls on the bench. He can't come back in the game, and you don't want to spare Sam. So you got to ask Josh Wheeler to step up here and run around and front him and get in there. Have a little attitude. I mean, give a little bit, and obviously don't give it to him. I would either try to front the post or deny any entry passes, which just doesn't leave him, but it also puts pressure on your guards. So that means any entrance passes, you got to get up on the guards who have the ball to make it difficult to give them the ball. But Hartnett's just getting the ball way too easy right now, Marty.
Yeah. He had, what'd you mention, 4 points in the first game, and he's already got 14 tonight. Rolling down to the 3-minute mark of the first half. Decker has it inside, kicks it out to Hess.
Very entertaining game, Marty.
Exactly.
And now we know Lutheran's first round game ain't going to be much, so this is a good test for the boys.
Got it in deep to Sam Decker, and he's pretty deadly down there. 32-23. Lutheran on top.
8 of 12 on the night.
He's been hot. Steal. And a good ball handling that time, and not a good choice of passes there. He should have just went right to the basket with it.
Now in for the Crusaders, number
Ben Leipom in, and Sam taking a seat. You'll see a little bit of that kind of maneuvering with Bo Ryan next year. Bo won't put up with it either. Street coming out for a well-deserved rest. He's had a good run so far tonight.
Hess now drawing Hartnett situation.
Training on a leap and leaner, put it up and in. 32-25. Wheeler couldn't get it, had a good look. Nice hustle by Juris. Zastro from outside the line, couldn't even draw a rim. Hess got the rebound. Juris again.
Whoop-a.
Oh. They got a foul underneath. I think they're going to get a Crusader for that. Foul goes on Wheeler.
Wheeler just a little frustrated.
Boy, oh boy, they're not hitting their threes all of a sudden. Then they've had some great looks.
Oh, 5 in the quarter, Marty, after going 4 of 5 in the first quarter.
Well,
I'll still take 4 of 10, though, but unfortunately, Ozaki's right back at the line.
yep. And Hartnett couldn't make that first free throw. We're under 2 minutes, and a foul's going to be called on Alex Deringer, a little ticky-tack. It's only number 6 on Ozaki.
All number 11, Garrett, first personal 16.
Oh, long time to get the ball in. Zastro called for a walk.
See Shaq Francis in the house tonight.
There he is, right
He had a
across the
big
way.
flush last night.
Had a nice game. I see Coach Desatel liked his effort.
They play next Friday against Green Bay Southwest.
And we'll be there. You'll be there. Hess gets it inside to Decker.
Money.
Good spin move. Up and in.
Money in the bank.
9-point lead for the Crusaders. 1:20 remaining in the first half. 34-25. Craning. Long three. Zastro couldn't beat him to the ball. Good hustle by Patrick. And then he runs it in for 2 points. Hess from 13. Bango.
Big minute here, Sam. No fouls,
No
please.
fouls is right. Good point, Chris. Hartnett, easy 2 for him. Good kick out. Hess's shot is no good, but he hustles after the rebound and gets it. Zastro in and out. 30 seconds left. Lutheran by 7, 36-29. Ozaki's going to play for 1. And a lot of pushing up at the high post. Alec Deringer trying to get position. Sam might just play right behind him because it doesn't matter if he gets it or not. Craning, hard off the iron, no good. Scramble for the ball, Hess has it. Decker's shot at the buzzer is off. And we're at the end of first half of play. Lutheran on top, 36-29.
Television is a powerful and influential medium that allows different groups the opportunity to produce programming that directly affects their own communities. Public, educational, and government access channels ensure that all people, regardless of race, age, gender, disability, religion, or economic status, have access to local government information and the use of a public communication forum. Make sure everyone has a voice. Support your local PEG channels.
For Ozaki, Colton Susan had 2, Patrick Craning had 6, Stephen Street 5, Eric Hartnett had 16 points. He only had 4 of the first matchup. For the Lutheran Crusaders, Sam Decker leads all scorers with 21. Jacob Jers had a 3, Josh Wheeler 2, Jeff Hess 2, Tyler Zastro 6, and Nick Rediker 2. Chris, you had mentioned that Lutheran's going to need some scoring from somebody else. Zastro provided 6, but it'd be nice to see a couple of 3s go in. Wheeler had a couple of good looks, but couldn't knock any down.
Yeah, well, Jers hit that one at the end of the first quarter, and I think, Marty, you jinxed them because after that, they didn't make any. They're 0 for 6 from there, and something about Eric Hartnett. He was 6 of 13 shooting. The whole team was 10 of 28, so you take away that, they were 4 of 15, so bottom line is let's get Decker back on Hartnett and shut that down.
Well, I think one of the keys here to the start of the second half anyway is Decker not getting his 3rd too soon.
Right. I would put him back on Hartnett, though. He did have 2 fouls. Right. Great pick there, Tyler.
Zastro tried to get it, but Street with good hustle was able to steal it away. Good hands, though, by Tyler Zastro. Hartnett taking it right to Decker, and he scores again. 36-31.
He's 7 of 14 now, Marty, 50%. Team is 11 of 29.
Zastro with a rainbow 14-footer nails it. He has 8.
He's 3 of 10. And Lutheran is 17 of 34. And easy math tells me that's 50%.
Good job. Craning going hard to the hoop.
Where is the weak side help?
Yeah, and he's a little too quick for Josh Wheeler to handle. First foul on Wheeler, that's his third already.
Tell you, Ozaki gets to the free throw line, Marty, but
they were 8 for 11 in the first half. Lutheran was 0 for 3.
That was a defensive collapse that time by Lutheran, very rare.
Craning with a couple of makes. He has 8. It's 38-33. Lutheran on top. They've led the whole way. Decker from outside the line, no good. And Redeker got his hands on it, but couldn't corral it.
Decker
Craning in and out. Long pass to Wheeler, but good cover-up defense by Ozaki. Zastro's shot is blocked by Craning. And that's going to be a blocking foul. Good call by Bob Hintz.
Guess where Ozaki is again, Marty.
Jeez. And it's Craning again. He was just there and made 2. This is going to be their 15th attempt. They've already made 11. 12 out of 15. 38-35. Decker fouled hard by Hartnett. Probably a good foul in a sense. Chris kept him from getting the easy 2. But it's his third.
Yeah, that just flips everything, Marty. In the second quarter, Lutheran hoping that Decker doesn't pick up his third. Now Ozaki's got to hope that Hartnett doesn't pick up his fourth.
Lutheran was 0 for 3 on their free throws in the first quarter, did not shoot a second quarter free throw. Now they've missed their first attempt here in the third quarter.
So they've shot 5 and Ozaki shot 15.
Sam Decker is 0 for 3.
Good ball movement. See if it pays off.
Craning misses everything. And Redeker able to gather it in.
+1.
Oh, good fake by Zastro. He put it up. Craning fouled him and he made it. They needed that, Chris.
He definitely gets his shots, Marty. Yeah. I'll tell you, shots per second holding the ball, he gets his. And there's a made free throw. That a boy, Tyler.
All righty. And 41-35. Again, big thank you to Steve Reiner for getting his equipment over here. Craning takes Wheeler right to the basket, and Wheeler goes down. Looked like he might have turned an ankle, but Craning forcing the action. And we get a official timeout.
Who made that basket?
Patrick Craning. I don't know, but I know Todd's complaining about why wasn't there a foul call, but actually I thought it was a good no call. I don't know how you felt about the
I think it was
play.
away from the play. No, I don't know. I didn't see. I was watching them play and drive to the basket, and I didn't see it, so.
Well, Lutheran's going to have to get a player in. Oh, he never checked in. That's going to be a technical foul.
Todd patted him on the back set after he got the explanation.
Did Jimmy Rush have that? Tee him up. On you guys?
Only a 4-point game here, Marty.
I know, this is serious. Decker from 12, no good.
Did get himself squared that time, Marty.
Yeah, a little quick on the shot, you're right. Hartnett got the rebound. Andy Richter's shot, no good. Doug Grimm, pardon me. Zastro hunting the shot, but Kranig playing a good D. Foul on Ozaki. I think that's going to be Hartnett, and that'll be his 4th.
I think this is going to be a huge swing.
This could be the death knell for Ozaki. Getting ready to check in is Alex Deringer, and Decker missing another free throw.
Uh-oh, and now he's done.
It's a foul, a technical foul on Eric Hartnett coming off the floor. He piped off once too often, got slapped with a tee, and that's his 5th foul. Decker finally makes a free throw. And Tyler Zastro coming on to shoot the technical foul.
Not very smart.
No, not at all. You're right there.
There's certain vocabulary you just got to keep to yourself, and that's it.
Did he drop the F-bomb?
I don't know what he said, but I'm just saying, the official hears it, that's automatic.
Jake Kurtz back in the center lineup.
It's 44-37, and Lutheran will get the ball out of bounds besides.
And
Coach Ketterhagen talking to referee Hintz about the play. And, you know, sometimes kids dig their own grave. You know, don't blame it on the official. He's just doing his job.
well, Eric rolling his eyes and everything else, but there's no question the official was right there.
Yep.
And there's no doubt you said something.
Full timeout by Ozaki, and Coach Ketterhagen playing games now with that timeout, I think. Our next broadcast will be right back here on Tuesday when Lutheran hosts Lena in the first round of tournament action. It'll be a number 1 seed against the number 16 seed. Chris won't be here, so I'm looking for a partner. Call TV8 if you want to help out.
I think there's some people in the house here can help.
And then on Friday of next week, we will be at Sheboygan North. Chris will be looking for a partner, so you can call TV8 if you want to team up with him. I suppose now we're going to get tons of calls. Nobody wants to be with me. They all want to be with you. But North will be hosting Green Bay Southwest. And,
tough game up there for North last time, but I believe they ran off the last 12 points or something to win that game.
Yeah. Also, got to throw a thank you out to Sheboygan Lutheran and Sheboygan North. They are paying our fee to When We Were Young Productions so we can do tournament action, and we thank them a lot. We've said it many times, we'll say it again, we enjoy doing these games.
Yeah, and
if you knew the kid, you'd understand.
Yeah, I really enjoy doing the playoff games, and this year should be a fun year. You're right, thanks to both those schools.
Lutheran has it, and they have a 7-point lead. Eric Hartnett fouled out, picked up his 4th foul, and then when he was being substituted out, popped off to the official and got called for a technical, and that counts as a personal foul. Decker drives it to the hole and scores. 46-37. What was a 4-point game is now up to 9. Ball on Zastro. It's his first, Chris. Well,
Every night I've sat here and listened to coaches here.
You know what? Kids in class don't talk that much. Ketterhagen, part of Ketterhagen, Craning with a basket. 46-39, inside feed to Decker, spinning. And they're going to get Ozaki's Alex Deringer's trying to step in to take the charge, but he's getting called for the foul. That's a tough one.
Foul number 1, Deringer. Josh Reeder. Back from the Crusader line.
I got a feeling Ozaki's going to get slapped with a tee, the coaches yet. I don't know about you. Hard to tell from here whether it was a good or a bad call.
I thought he grabbed Sam before, and then on the follow through, Sam came through. But he was grabbing Sam before it. You know, what is Sam supposed to do? I mean, he's being yanked down, and Sam carries his arm through, not trying to do anything. I mean, Sam would be the last person to do that, too, because obviously people have been going after him all year, so.
That was only the 5th team foul on Ozaki. Lutheran has 3. We got 3:43 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Lutheran up by 7.
See, what I saw was Sam was posting, and the guy kind of reached down and, you know, like you're out of position. Your arms are pulled down, so when he swings away, obviously he's going to pop it when he lets go of his arm. And I don't think there was any intent there whatsoever.
Well,
obviously, it looked bad after because of the results, but, I mean, it's just like, you know, you hold your person's arm and all of a sudden it flares away, and that's what happened.
Yeah. Well, I thought the kids saw the spin move come and stepped into the lane, but you know, the guy originally guarding Sam pulled him, and that's what caused the contact. But you know what? The kid that's down, he's the one that got called for the foul.
Yeah. It's really taken a very entertaining first half, Marty, into
really a lot of complaining, and you know, it's not a good-natured game like it was in the first half. I mean, they're playing hard, don't get me wrong, but the complaining is just piled on top of one another. And, Alec Deringer up.
Well, I've said it all year, Marty. It's tough to be Sam Decker. I mean, you are the target of every opponent. You are the, you know, every place you go. I mean, you got to be going 11 for 11 every night or doing something, and obviously something, you know.
Taking Deringer to the.
Coach is going to have one more comment.
Well, like bringing the coaches together, that's probably a good thing. Like to be a fly on the shirt, huh? Hear what's being said. Coach, referee Hintz doing almost all the talking. And I think the officials have pretty much had it. You know, let's play the game.
Yep.
I don't know, I think you agree with me here. Coach Ketterhagen has been on him from the first second of the game.
Yep. And his staff.
And not always rightfully so.
And his staff. And his staff.
Well, Todd can get a little testy once in a while too. Let's not
Correct.
give him a free pass on that. But
Correct.
The point is, let's play basketball.
Yeah, and believe me, how many fouls? I mean, there's a lot of fouls in the first half. 15, 16. There's 8 here in the first 4 minutes of the 3rd quarter. So they're trying to keep a handle on it.
Right. Yeah, and there's only so much you can do.
Yep.
Well, referee Hintz did all the talking, but I don't know how much of an impression he made. Now, there's a kid that came off the bench. I didn't see him check in. I think Grimm was in. I think Richter's the new man on the floor. I don't know if he checked in. This might be another technical, Chris. Lutheran will have it out of bounds. Well, apparently that player did check in.
And that was a call by the Ozaki staff. They were waiting for that call, the nice flop job, and they got it. There, I don't care what anyone says, that was automatic. Flop job. Tell what you want, but the official blew that call. That was set up. We're going to control this game. There's a nice move by Sam.
Good defense by Lipom, jumping out on Craning. And he throws it right away to Juris. What you said about Sam is absolutely right. He gets his shots. As Decker was wide open on the wing, he never looked to him. Good back cut by Juris, and he lays it up and in. Great pass by Ben Lipom. 9-point lead to travel. Ozaki gets the timeout. 2:48 remaining in the third quarter, and Lutheran up 9, 48-39. Ozaki's not a very deep team either, I mean, in terms of people on the bench.
No, they don't have a lot of guys to go to, and
9 kids. Was a 30-second timeout. Referees are earning their money tonight.
Yep. With a 9-point lead, I might have just taken Sam out of the game just to ease things a little bit. You don't want him to pick up his fourth.
3-second call. Susan had it and got it over to Grimm, and then there was the whistle for the 3-second call.
2:39 in the third.
It's been a long third quarter, to say the least. A couple of players going down with injury. And then the meeting with the coaches. Lipom had a good look at it, couldn't get it in, but Decker cleans up the mess. 50-39. Oh, nice drive to the basket, Patrick Craning.
He's having a nice quarter. 3 of 5, hitting all his twos.
10 points. Decker with a 3. It's the largest lead for the Crusaders, 12 points now, under 2 minutes. Richter. Put it up and in.
Another country heard from.
Yeah, really. He had some open looks in that first half from three-point land, but Craning with a tip away. Street. Susan's pass to Street, no good, and then he missed another putback. Decker, Todd Decker calling a timeout, and I think that was a good one, Chris, because he kept them from running out of control. Another country heard from. It's 53-43, Lutheran on top.
Stephen Street there, 2 easy opportunities to make baskets there.
But Richter got it in when he got his chance.
Yeah, I think these officials have earned their oats today, and they're talking about it a little bit. I don't think it really didn't get out of hand either. I don't think it was that physical of a game, or it's not like there's a lot of bumping and shoving. It just, I thought they did a nice job. I think it was just all of a sudden,
well,
you know, Wheeler went down over here, and then
his guy goes down over there.
Here, and you know, then we get the technical, so all of a sudden the blood pressures are going up a little bit.
Zastro has 13 points. Decker has 29.
You know, it's not like it's a banging and pushing and shoving game. It's just
two
people got
yeah.
hurt, and that happens. And
Koenig has 16 too, to update that.
Good call.
Hartnett finishes with 18, Chris.
And 8 rebounds, Marty.
He had a real nice night going.
Yep.
Hey, I got a question for you. How much do you pin the technical foul on the coach?
On his? None.
Yeah.
I think what he said was wrong. Whatever he did was
No,
wrong.
no, I don't mean that. I just mean discipline-wise, you know? The
None.
kind of,
I think he was just out of the, that was the kid making a poor choice.
okay. All right. Hey. Don't yell at me.
No, no, no.
Richter's left-handed hook shot is no good.
Oh my.
20 seconds left. No, I just, you know, sometimes, you know, you have a team and they're not well disciplined, and, you know, that's a...
Yeah, I think this team's disciplined. I think it was just a poor choice by the kid. But you're right, when you hear the coach complaining all the time.
Good defense by Street.
Shot it too early.
Koenig
So did
off,
he.
no good. And we're at the end of 3 quarters of play. Lutheran on top, 53-45.
Every day, thousands of community and school groups, volunteer and government producers, technical staff and residents reach out to your community through one of the most powerful communication tools available, cable TV. PEG Access produces more new local programming each week than all the programming produced by NBC, CBS, ABC, Fox, and PBS combined. PEG Access channels provide communities with a diverse, independent, and local voice. Thank you for watching and for your continued support of public, education, and government access television.
Getting ready to start 4th quarter action.
This one's not in the bank, Marty.
Nope, Phil Leipom tossing it in. It's only a 8-point lead, and Ozaki's been hanging in there, and their big scorer has been out. I'll tell you, Steven Street has played a nice game. Put it up and in. 53-47.
They're now 17 of 41. Lutheran 21 of 46.
We haven't talked about it much, but Zastro's got a tough matchup because Patrick Koenig, he's got the ball right now, is a little bit taller and actually a little bit quicker than Zastro, and makes it hard for Tyler to get his shots off. Colton Cousin giving it off. Street turnaround. Oh, not a good attempt there. Ball underneath. Foul's going to go on Jacob Jurs. Both teams now with 5 team fouls in the second half. Koenig for another 2.
And the team in yellow gets the first 2 buckets, Marty.
Yeah, boy, oh boy.
All this with Hartnett gone.
You know, Zaki's hanging right in there, that's for sure, without their star player.
Well, and you knew it and said it right in the beginning, Marty, of the opening that they're not going to go away, and too many turnovers.
First game was a 20-point lead, 20-point win, 68-48, but Ozaki playing good tonight. Passes. Oops.
Yeah. 2 quick turnovers on Lutheran. They got 12 in the game. That was a turnover on the Warriors there that really hurt.
Bars couldn't gather it in. Zaki's playing a very tight man-to-man defense, making it difficult for...
Gotta give it to him. Give it to Sam. In the post there, Tyler. Gotta give it to him, let him go to work. Here we go. Too far from the basket.
Zastro going to the hoop. Couldn't get it in, but he does draw the foul. Foul goes on Andy Richter. Here's when we need to get the free throws, Chris. Free throw woes continue.
Number 15, Doug Grimm, captain for the Warriors.
Gotta be better, Marty. Jeepers, creepers.
Man alive. They've made 4 out of 12 so far.
She had 80 men, boys. We're running and making free throws.
Hess playing a tough defense on Koenig. Kranig.
Don't have to be on him so close. He hasn't scored all night, Tyler.
Doug Grimm almost threw it away. Lipom with the good hustle, and then he gets called for the ticky-tack at half court. And I think, is that going to put them over the mark?
Bingo. You are
Should
correct,
be.
sir.
Maybe not.
But that was 7.
Yeah, I thought they had 5 at the end of 3, and I've got 2 red marks for 2 fouls here. That should put them at 7. Richter going hard to the basket. His shot is off, but he had a good look. Nick Redeker picking up the foul.
Coach Ketterhagen working the official there again. Asked for the first early call, then got the next one. And he's still talking to the official. You know, I understand on coach getting an explanation after this or that, but you know, why did you call this or that? But just too much tonight.
"13 for 17 is Ozaki in the game. 53-50.
They're within a possession. 5-minute mark, and the Lutheran crowd getting a little intense.
Zastro, too much dribbling. Should have got it over to Juris so he could have dumped it inside to Decker. Instead he kept the dribble. Didn't want to give it up.
4 possessions, 3 turnovers.
Training shot, no good. Hess with the strong board.
Training had a nice look. Get to the rack. Oh, you gotta be.
Oh,
Gee.
didn't see that.
Oh, yeah.
Training has it. There's 4:30 left in the 4th quarter. Lutheran up by 3, 53-50. Decker high for the block. Didn't get the block, but did adjust the shot well enough. Zastro, no good. Decker, up and in. That was huge.
Somebody had to put one in, Marty.
Yeah, first points of the quarter. Almost 4 minutes in. It's a long drought. It was a 9-point run by the Warriors, Chris, before that putback. Hess picks up his 2nd foul. Craning at the line. He's been pretty good there.
Well, Lutherans had 5 trips, Marty, and 4 of them 6 trips, 4 of them were turnovers.
Hess got it. And a timeout by Ozaki. 3:44 left in the game. Luther now up 7.
Well, Jeff Hess has been playing a nice game too. You know, we keep talking about Lightbaum and Hess, Jers, Zastro. Those are all sophomores and freshmen, and they've really earned their oats here on the last home regular season game for the seniors. Jeff Hess especially, a couple hustle rebounds. He's got 4 offensive rebounds, 6 in the game. He's 2 of 3 from the floor. Those are the type of kids that you're going to need all the way. And we keep been saying it since day one we came here, Marty, that those little guys have got to support the big man, Sam Decker, and they are tonight.
I think the last 2 years we always talked about, you know, hey, you got Sam Decker, he's a great player, but you got to have a supporting cast. And they didn't have that very much last year. This year, Zastro's really stepped up. And then you had mentioned it, you know, I think the second time we were out here, you got to look out for that Juris kid.
Yeah, Jers, he hit those 3, and you know, Josh Wheeler, he's had some games this year, and Nick Redeker doesn't get a lot of credit, but he's always banging inside and knocking things away, so there's a nice supporting cast this year, Marty, and that's why they're doing so well.
All right, we have 3:44 remaining in the ball game. It's 57-50 Lutheran. Colton Susan has the ball. Haven't called his name a great deal tonight. Richter, shot is blocked. Tip up. And we get a whistle underneath. I'm not sure if that basket's going to count.
Yeah, it is.
It does. Falls on Wheeler.
Four fouls on Wheeler now.
Street with the basket. And another miss. When they need them most, they're not getting them, Chris.
Sam with his 14th rebound, Marty.
Wow. That's a severe double-double, if you follow politics.
They're going to need everything tonight. Every ounce from the entire Crusader squad.
Oh, good move. Nice play. Decker with an easy 2. He has 33. Second cutter through always seems to be open, Chris. Did you ever notice that?
Yeah.
Luther now in a zone defense.
Good idea. Dave, they haven't hit a 3, or what?
Oh, what a pass by Susan into Richter for an easy 2. That was sweet.
Yeah, that just shouldn't happen. I was going to say, Ozaki's just 1 of 9 from 3-point range tonight, so packing in a zone is not a bad idea. And then they give up an easy basket.
Yeah, they ran the same play coming the other way, and Ozaki did a good job of bottling up the lane.
2:15 and counting.
Lutheran up 5. Foul's going to be on Susan. That's his first. Wheeler will be at the line shooting the 1-and-1.
I don't think Lutheran got to the bonus in the first half, Marty, so they're going to have their first opportunity with 2 minutes left.
Oy, oy, oy. 4 for 13. Street has it. Richter posting up Wheeler at good position in there, but he didn't dump it down in.
And Wheeler's got 4 fouls.
There's another nice pass. Richter missed an easy one. That hurts. Decker with the board, number 15. Sam Decker, gotta love it. He has 35. 32nd timeout by Ozaki. They gotta be close to having no more timeouts left.
I thought Sam got bumped about 3 or 4 times that time too. With the way they've been calling it close, you thought they'd get one there. As it turned out, it was good for Lutheran, bad for Ozaki, because instead of being fouled and sending him to the line where they're not doing very well, he gets a layup where his fingers are about touching the rim.
Yeah, exactly.
There goes Coach Joe leaving the house. Senator Lightbaum, state senator.
When you're in the gym, you're not a Democrat or a Republican, you're a basketball fan.
Yep.
Susan has it, bringing it up, being guarded by Juris. 1:25 left in the game. Haven't heard from Craning lately. Good defense by Hess.
Again.
I was just going to say we haven't heard from Craning in a while. And there's a foul. Coach wanted that foul a little sooner. Be nice if they could make a couple free throws, Chris.
How many fouls does Sam have? 3?
Yes.
Got those first 2 early. We were worried all night. Now he's, with a minute left, we're okay. Unbelievable.
Wowee. This is unbelievable is right.
I would be up big time early.
4 for 14. Craning looking to drive it on Hess.
He's got 9 rebounds, Craning.
Good help defense that time by Wheeler. Richter had it stolen away.
Not strong with the ball, Marty.
Nope. And a quick foul that time by Craning, and he didn't think he hit him, but actually it was better to have the foul called.
Yeah, what are you complaining? That's what your coach wants. If you can't get the steal, you want the foul.
Well, Zastro's been a little better than the rest at the line tonight. When you want points, you make your free throws.
Lutheran coming in at 73 points a game. They're not going to get there. Ozaki's kind of been in the 50s or so for offense. They're about where they belong.
63-54, 41.8 seconds left. Looking good here for the Crusaders for their first ever. Lone. And a good steal by Juris. Over to Decker. And a foul by Grimm, his first. Decker will be at the line shooting 2.
What an accomplishment for Sheboygan Lutheran, Marty.
Yeah, they're lone. It'll be their only championship where they haven't had to share it.
And their only loss was in overtime back in November to
Weren't we here?
Yes, we were. And then going on the road and winning every game in a conference that, like I said before, Coach Flipsy said, this conference is tough. And like I said, he's been around here a long time, seeing things. He's been here 15 years.
Justin St. Peter coming in. Ben Leipom checking in for Lutheran. Juris out. Also in for Lutheran, I didn't see that, is Cody Fintelman, number 21. Decker has 36, and it'll stay that way. 36 points. 10-point lead. Susan, wow, where's he been? Timeout. You look really good on that shot, Chris.
Yep. That's just their first 3-pointer since the first quarter, Marty. Giving them 2 for 10 now.
And I believe that was Ozaki's last time out, too. It's 64-57, 20.8 seconds left. After tonight's game, Lutheran will host Lena on Tuesday. We'll be here to do that game. And then on Friday of next week, we'll be over at Sheboygan North when they host Green Bay Southwest in the first round of the tournament. So, you know, one team we haven't mentioned, and we should, because while we're here next Tuesday over at Sheboygan South, Green Bay Preble will come to town to play the Red Wings in a big game. The winner gets to face number 1 seed De Pere up there.
Here, a nice squad, as I mentioned earlier in the year. Their only loss this year is to number 1 ranked Germantown, and that's a really nice team. And
speaking of Germantown, they got nailed today, 8 inches.
Well, they don't play spring baseball, so it's okay.
I've heard they've had some pretty good baseball teams over the years.
Oh yeah, I remember playing them a long time ago. Beat them though. Hold it, Sam. Just hold it.
Fall on Susan. His 3rd this quarter. Decker will be at the line to shoot a couple more.
Yeah, it was a little disheartening to drive by the Field of Dreams and see the practice field with something white on the field.
Yeah, really, you haven't seen that much.
But it's going to be in the 40s this week, so it'll be all right.
$37 points now for Sam.
Get him out. Good idea. Standing ovation for Sam Decker here tonight, and well-deserved. He had a great career. Hopefully it's not done for a while. Let's go all the way to Madison.
Susan on a quick release. Another 3 is up and in.
Well, of course.
And another foul. 66-60. Andy Richter picked up that foul, and Zastra will be at the line shooting a pair. Rims out. Fintelman couldn't gather the rebound. Susan has it. And basket after the buzzer, and that's the ball game. Lutheran wins their first CLC championship outright, 67-60, with a 67-60 win over Ozaki.
Well, Sam Decker ends up 15 for 22 from the floor.
I present to you your 2011-2012 Central Lakeshore Conference champion.
Well, players milling out on the middle of the floor, relishing the moment, Chris.
As they should. A very difficult season. You know, there's a lot of times you don't think about all the hard work in the summer and things like that. And this is a goal that was set out to win a conference and obviously get to state. And the first step was taken tonight with a victory. I think they're battle tested and they're ready, Marty. They've played some really tough teams over the non-conference schedule, and it can't boost anything but positive things for Lutheran.
Yeah, and Chris, good comments. I thought, you know, those, even though they lost the 2 over Christmas break, those were against very, very good teams, and those are the kind of teams you want to play when you got the kind of team that Lutheran has. Get them ready for the tournaments.
Yeah, losing to Oostburg, Falls, Racine Lutheran, and Cuba City, which might just be one of the top 5 teams in the whole state, if not maybe number 2. They are battle tested, and we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, it's tough to get there, but I think this team is prepared well, and they've grown up, Marty. You know, we saw them way back when these young freshmen and sophomores took the varsity spot, and it's been a lot of minutes played, so they're ready.
And with that, we're going to wrap the ball game up again. Lutheran a winner, 67-60. Sam Decker ended up with 37 points. Tyler Zastro had 16. Leading the Ozaki team was Patrick Craning. He had 20 points, and he's a good one, Chris. You got to like him. For us that runs our record to 14-3, and we hope to pick up a couple more wins in tournament action. Again, a big thank you to Steve Reiner.